Hello everybody. I thought I'd save some time on this video here and already start taking down the bolt. If you can see here the brownish color, that's cosmoline. What I like is the gun shop I bought this from did a fair job of cleaning it before they put it out on the rack. I've got my rifle cleaning kit here, some extra patches which I bought when I was thinking about my muzzle loaders, cleaning them, and I've got my screwdriver out, and I've got my lubricant out. So let's start with the bolt here and work to the rifle itself. Okay, I'm going to grab a patch and I'm going to spray some of this down inside the bolt housing because it, oops, oh well, it's a good thing the table's there, not the floor. I can wipe up some of that with that there. Ooh, that stock looks pretty good with that oil on there. Okay, I'm gonna put that part down, let that part soak, and I'm gonna put a little more lubricant on this patch, and I'm not taking the bolt completely down at this time because I don't see too much cosmoline in the spring. I just mainly see it in the threads here. As you can see, there's brown on the rag, and I just barely wiped it. Here, let's give that set of threads some scrubbing here. You definitely want to make sure the cosmoline is away from and out of the spring on your firing pin, because that will slow your firing pin down, and when it strikes the cap on the bullet, the primer, it will cause it not to go off. It will be a light strike. As you can see, there's traces of cosmoline there, but not as bad as if the gun shop had not cleaned it to put it out for display. If it had been taken straight from the crate and put out, it would have got cosmoline all over all the other rifles that were on display, and all over whoever picked the gun up. They didn't want that. Being that didn't have that heavy of a cosmoline on it, I'm going to set that down on the stock, rip into my gun cleaning kit, and I'm going to grab this tip and this handle, set that there. One nice thing about the kits is they're threaded. Aha, I guess I'm going to have to put the rod together. It's not like the pistol cleaning kits. That's alright, I'm learning as I go too. Never did say I was perfect at anything. So, while I'm doing this, how'd your day go? Did you have any fun? Did you make a video? Did you get a new subscriber? Make a new friend? There we go. Now it's going in. I guess this rod has different threads in different places. Okay, I'm going to slide that through here. And I had one of my subscribers say, hey, do some more gun safety videos. Well, as I'm cleaning this rifle, you'll notice that I am practicing safety even though the gun is on the table. It is unloaded. I have the bolt disassembled. And it's not pointing at the camera or at anyone else. My wife is in the front room. The barrel is pointing toward the bathroom. Because you gotta respect those around you. Take good care of those around you. That's one of the reasons why I do have firearms. To help protect my family. But also put food on the table. Okay. Done oiled up that and cleaned that out. That's that whole bolt. It didn't have as much cosmoline on the bolt as I thought. But slide that back together. Somebody's going to give me a bad time. You should have had that bolt put back together in less than a minute. Well, I'm taking my time tonight, cleaning this weapon the best I can. Whoops, don't want to mess with that safety. Press that up. There's a little pin here that's got a spring on it. You got to press that up as you're turning the bolt. Some of the Mausers, it's well worn where you can just twist the bolt and it'll bypass that bolt, click, and let you finish. Just like that. There we go. That bolt is ready to put back in the rifle. It's well oiled. I'm going to take a dry rag, go over the outside so I don't have extra pressure if I were to take it to the gun range, which I've got to do a little more checking into the gun range, see if I can take this to the indoor one or if I'm just blowing smoke. Alrighty, that is one sharp looking bolt. The 1948, well, it's M48 Yugoslavian, and they put markings just about everywhere on this thing, including back here on the safety. They got a marking here. They got a marking on the underside of the bolt. The bolt face has a marking. And I noticed back here there's a J. It's like, wow. They wanted to make sure that they surpassed what the Germans did with their Mausers with marking. And anywho, I'm not going to do a full field strip on this tonight because, well, if I did a full field strip, it would take more time on the video. And with that, I'm going to pause this and come back. Alright, I did take the floor plate out of the magazine. I'm going to be cleaning the inside of this plus the spring and the floor plate and the rest of that. As you can tell, it needed it. But just thinking how many years this thing probably sat in storage. how many times it probably got pulled out, looked over, checked, put back in storage. I don't even know if this one's seen any use as good as it looks. The stock don't have that many dings in it, other than here at the butt. It's got a few at the butt of it, and that looks mainly storage dings. So it's a well-preserved rifle for something that was made somewhere from 48 to 50. That's 1948 through 1950. These rifles were produced. But don't take my word for it. Go ahead and check it out online and check out other videos, because I might be wrong. And I sure don't want to teach you something wrong. But like I was saying earlier, part of the safety on a weapon is proper cleaning and keeping it clean. Okay. I'm going to trade out this tip here and put a brush on this. Then I'm going to put this tip back on, and I'm going to run an oily rag down through. The way I've seen this particular barrel as is, it's got some light dust in it, possible grease, and the riflings look good. Excuse me. It's, like I've said before, is basically a brand new gun. Oh, that 8mm brush is a tight fit. Ooh. And this one, Lord have mercy. Ooh, that's a tight fit. I just... Ooh. Yeah, my hands are oily. Yep, hands are oily. There. That was a good tight fit. I'm going to change this out. Run an oily rag down. Then a dry rag. Scrap that, scrap that. I'm going to stick the rag through the tip first. And then I'm going to stick the tip on the cleaning rod. And then I'm going to put some lubricant on here. Yeah. And put that down through. Oh, that went down smooth. Yeah, I'd say that barrel was fairly clean. I think it just had the test firing, and then it was put away. I mean, that's my rag after running the brush down through and then the rag. I'm going to now run a dry patch through. Anyway, let's see here. Dink, dink. There's the dry patch. Let's see what this does. Oh yeah. There's the dry patch that went through the barrel. I'll probably do a full disassembly one of these days, but tonight I'm just going to do a light cleaning so I can get part 2 up and running, because, well, I marked the other video that I did on this rifle, part 1. And as you can tell, this old rifle is probably enjoying every bit of this oil being put on it. Yeah, I was even noticing there's a penciled in number here on the buttstock as well. I have no idea what that was for either. Somebody taking notes? Anyway, but stand that up. And ooh. That stock sure looks good in this light. Probably look better in natural sunlight. But yeah. Oil this thing up. This wood stock will drink up all that oil. These things were originally oil stocks anyway. They weren't the fancy high production wood stocks you'd find on a hunting rifle. But if this had been done that way originally, this wood grain, dark down here and light up here, would have been a real interesting stock for a hunting rifle. But it's on a military rifle. It's going to get the military treatment. Oil stock, oil on the stock. And that's what the rag looks like after dragging it across the stock. Alrighty, I'm going to flip this over like so. Slide that in like so. And as oily as this is, it's going to probably slip out of my fingers. Aren't you a slippery little feller? Oh. Oh, come on. You should be able to get that back in there. I did it the other night. Or should I just drop it down like that? Probably. And then slide it that way. Of course, it wasn't oiled up. Man. Yeah, my German one, I can't get the floor plate to even come off like this, so I haven't had much practice with the floor plates. Oops, wrong one. There. Anyway, we'll see you in a minute or two. And we'll talk with you later. Bye-bye.